Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Bobby D, and I'm back again with another hot, juicy video. And as always, I'm joined by the hair Moses himself, Steve
Bobby.
Michaels. Thanks for being on my channel, Steve.
Thanks for having me back.
Always. If y'all didn't already know, Steve has his own channel at Defeating Hair Loss, where I make a lot of appearances. And
yes, you do. Thank you.
We're always discussing hair and all that, so check that out. And as always, when Steve is here, we always talk about hair. And tonight, Steve, I had a question. I think I already know the answer to this, obviously, but is there a special, or magic shampoo or some potions and lotions that you could take that could fight hair loss?
Let's ask the 8 ball.
Yeah.
Let's ask the 8 ball. Is there magic potions and lotions out there to cure hair loss? The answer is most likely no.
Nope.
All right, unfortunately. Yep. Now, Bobby, I'm very excited that I'm on your channel. As always, I want to help people that watch your channel, the viewers, with some really good content. And this is something I want to point out, which actually kind of it parlays or is in the same category of the potions and lotions.
Yeah.
So when you're going and you're looking, and I do a lot of other things I do besides look at everybody's hair.
Yeah.
Is I'm a financial kind of investor. I'm a little OCD with that as well, and I'm always looking for. I can't get enough information about stocks and options and all that stuff. So I'm on the treadmill all the time, putting together content for Defeating Hair Loss and all those creative things. And I always see as I'm looking through. So here's one that I took a picture of, and I'll send you a copy of this. It says "Top Doctor," and then it says colon. Quotes, quite possibly the best thing is in red since hair transplant, end quotes. Do this every day. And it says grays, thinnings, and exposed scalp. If you've been bald, your hair loss is something that you're just going to have to live with. The answer is no. U.S. scientists have discovered a 30-second ritual that can stop hair loss and regrow beautiful, thick, and fuller hair within 30 days without having to experience hair transplant procedures. So it goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
And it kind of tweaks my interest because obviously I'm curious, right? And what I learned is, because I don't even know if I mentioned this to anybody out there, Bobby, but I'll say it now, that I kind of didn't work for the first time in my life since I was like 12 in 2011. And I basically took a little hiatus of like 6 months to study internet marketing for hair transplants. That's all I did.
Okay.
And man, I dove into it, and then things changed like on a dime with algorithms and all that kind of stuff. But what I learned back in those days is they had this tool that you could use. You can still use it, but you have to be a paying subscriber to Google AdWords, which is the pay-per-click system. And you'll get it if you're paying them, with your credit card every month and all those pay-per-clicks. In those days it was free, and I would study that thing. And I studied the keywords in this industry for 6 months. And hair loss, it's just hair loss itself, gets like 2 million views a month in regards to just keywords. And that's what Google's all about, or any of the search engines. So when you see these things, now if of course you click on this, it takes you into Pluto, right? It doesn't really give you any answers. Doesn't even make excuses for why it took you somewhere else. But obviously, that this is a highly searched. Hair loss is very highly searched. So they're throwing out these quote potions and lotions, and you'll see them no matter what you're watching CNN. Online, or Fox News online, MSN, New York Post, and you'll see these things, and then you click it, and it takes you somewhere else. They do the same thing, I think, with whether it's a hot guy or a hot girl, and they're kind of bending over and they have a sexy pose, and then, so you want to see more like this, click this button, and then you go follow it, and it doesn't give you that guy or that girl, it just gives you something else. So it's kind of, what I found is that my mind is still just like yours. I want to know out there, Bobby, if there's something I can put on my head to grow my hair back, right? I want to know if there's a shampoo. Does somebody please create a shampoo and a conditioner maybe that we can grow our hair back, right? Nice. So when they post it on there, I'm no different than you. I'm like, let's check it out. So anyway, I don't want to dominate your channel tonight, but no, there's no potion or lotion. I think you're a big endorser of Nizoral. I'm a big endorser of Nizoral a couple times a week. And so that's kind of what I've experienced, is that every time I think there's something, I don't know, maybe just so we could rub on our heads shampoo as instead of finasteride and not have it fall out anymore. Right. But unfortunately, I'm constantly disappointed.
Yeah, that's what I got to figure that too, Steve. But yeah, the only thing that that's, I guess, mostly guaranteed to work, you know, is that finasteride and minoxidil, you know. That's the only thing.
You know, I hate to sound like a, you know, kind of canned answer to anything that's like, show me the sciences, and they said that a couple of years ago, right? But the science behind this is all about, you know, our sensitivity to the DHT. So we've talked about this before on both channels, yours and mine. We've talked about the fact that stress can accelerate it, right? Anabolic abuse of anabolic steroids can accelerate it. Heavy like telogen effluvium, even COVID at the time. All this stuff can accelerate it, but it's still genetically pre-programmed at birth that your hair follicles are going to be sensitive to the DHT. So we got to figure out how to nail that DHT with a shampoo, and so far they haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I will. Maybe one time in our life, Steve, they'll have it.
Maybe your life.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe your life. I don't know about mine. I'm losing hope, Bobby.
Yeah, I'll just stick with the finasteride. I'll be fine. I'll stick with the finasteride. But thank you, Steve, as always, for being on my channel. And as always, be sure to check out Steve's channel at Defeating Hair Loss. Great stuff on there. So be sure to subscribe to that. And also, like I said, me and Steve, we both take Nizoral a couple times a week just to help out. And so I have a link in the description box below for that if you're interested. And also be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.